So, remember when Dolores revealed that the Valley Beyond wasn't a place, but a weapon? Mm-hmm. And then we found out about the whole planned sleeper hosts. It's all just paralleling the plot to Future World, the sequel to the original Westworld.
Oh, that totally makes sense. Although I've never seen that one.
Yeah, me neither. But I read it on vulture.com, so it must be true.
I didn't realize we were seeing other people. I am terribly hurt. But I tell you what, you can have use of the cafe every other Friday, okay?
I do hope we can still be friends.
Oh, anything's possible.
Don't you want to join us?
If you insist. So, what's on the agenda?
We were just talking about Westworld.
Ah, Yul Brynner's cowboy Terminator kick-ass robot. What's not to love?
Who? Hi, Paz.
You're what?
I'm Paz.
Oh, sorry, I'm Rob.
We were talking about the TV series with Evan Rachel Wood's kick-ass rancher's daughter, Terminator.
But before that, we were comparing our top 10s.
Top 10 what?
Shows, of course. Naturally, Supergirl is at the top of my list.
Oh, mine too. Could you believe that season finale? And Lena Luthor. Oh my god, super amazing.
I am literally counting down the days until the next season finale.
Yeah.
And then there's The Handmaid's Tale.
I mean, who doesn't love a dystopian future? And it's so totally what's happening in the American Midwest right now.
Oh, I somehow didn't think so.
Well, if you love dystopian societies, you should totally check out Killjoys.
I don't know that one.
It's on Netflix. More than a bit Firefly. Gone too soon.
Hello, stranger.
Not from Choice Minds.
Yes, I know, you've been busy.
Well, the new job has certainly been challenging, but I love it.
What have they got you doing now?
Well, I've just covered the Women's Hockey World Cup in London, and I'm just about to start on the European Championships in Berlin.
Sounds exciting.
It is. Yeah. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's been nearly 6 months since I moved in with Matt.
How's that going?
Good. It's really good. Trust me, I'm happy.
You deserve to be after that last arsehole. What was his name?
Brad.
That's it. Mad Brad, the sad, narcissistic starfucker.
And those are his finer qualities.
I much prefer this one. You two seem perfect together.
It's a perfect match. Our top 10s are identical.
Who knew we had such good taste?
So, these shows you're both into,
Yeah.
you actually like them?
What's he on about?
I mean, don't you ever sneak onto the forums and, slag them off a bit?
What?
He means online.
Well, like Reddit or something.
Kind of.
Do 2007 called They Want Their Forums Back. You do realise that it's all about Twitter spats these days, right, Grandad? You've really got to hammer every tweet and go thermonuclear at the slightest thing. Get really, really angry at someone instead of just seething quietly at the end of a keyboard.
That sounds a little messy to me. I like to carefully compose my revenge comments.
Why? When there really is no point in not going full tilt at the social media windmill.
It's just that the next day, when you are full of regret for all your misdirected posting, you then have to post to say that you're not going to be posting for a while because you need a break from social media. Yeah.
Well, personally, I'd rather not go there in the first place.
That's not how social media works.
You mean it actually works?
Sure, you just have to sneak on and lurk a bit and find out if anyone's actually missing you.
It's true. We all do it.
And what if they are?
Then you've won the internet.
What a time to be alive. My goodness. Not only do I not know what the youth of today are watching, I can't even work out what they're watching it on. It was all different in my day, Oh, when I were a lad, we had box sets. Not bloody digital box sets, no, but real, practical, physical box sets you could touch.
God, he sounds like my dad. And he's like totally hung up with physical media. But I don't see the point of buying something, watching it every few years, and then just letting it sit on a shelf collecting dust.
Yeah.
What's the point?
My dad's the same.
Yes, well, enough of making me feel like the old git in the room, thank you.
So, what shows are you into then?
Well, I like my fair share, you know, but I think if you're talking the televisual king of entertainment, it has to be the longest running science fiction program in the world.
Lost in Space, the original.
You're kidding, right?
I do not mean Lost in Space.
Okay, Mikey, what is it?
It's nothing.
You're a pathetic liar.
It's just that ever since you left Cardiff and the Doctor Who production office,
It's just that what?
well, I feel like I kind of lost some of my mojo.
Are you kidding me?
Look, I used to know so many people in the industry, and now, I mean, who's there left?
People go where the jobs are.
Yeah, I know.
I'm certainly happy where I am. You know, I get to travel the world and get to cover some amazing events.
Yes, I know. I got your 300 tweets from the Commonwealth Games.
Didn't tweet 300 times.
Yeah, you're right. It's more like 600.
I knew some Doctor Who fans once. They were completely mental. Never stopped going on about themselves.
Yep, them's me peeps.
And when they weren't burbling on about what's his long face, they were bitching out about the other fans.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
That's why they say that Doctor Who fandom is the fandom that actually spends more time celebrating itself.
But hang on, you must have seen Doctor Who.
Oh, maybe. Did they ever make a CBB spin-off?
Yeah, the Sarah Jane Adventures, yeah.
Well, there was a lot of pink and screaming. And there were these people floating around in these terrible CGI bubbles. It was like having a sugar rush in a soft play area. And there was this guy playing spoons, like that's a thing.
Yeah, that was real Doctor Who, yeah.
And they broadcast that?
Prime time.
Wow.
That's nothing. I remember a blonde, curly-haired dude being attacked by a guy in a rubber tree costume.
Yeah, well, all right, we didn't cover ourselves with glory in the 1980s, but tell me, Paz, you know, despite your thoroughly modern attitude, you seem to be a bit of a nerd yourself.
Actually, I identify as more of a geek.
Oh, and what in the name of Spock's beard does that mean? I identify as a geek.
She means that that is how she chooses to define herself to the world.
Yeah, not how the world seeks to define me.
Well, how very skinny hazelnut latte of you. But pray tell me, what's the difference?
Okay, Bill Gates is a nerd and Steve Jobs is a geek.
An important distinction.
Yes, not one that keeps me up at night.
Basically, you're either a Poindexter or a YouTuber. But to be honest, these days you can also be both.
You know, this emotional tug of war between what you are and what you think you should be is a little bit difficult to fathom. I mean, you aren't instantly a better person just because you hang around with a more affluent crowd.
That's certainly true, but having a bit of inside knowledge doesn't do any harm, does it?
I wish I could help, but I've moved on.
I know you have, and I'm really happy for you, but you must know someone who stayed behind, or someone in the new production team.
Sorry, honestly.
Are you sure? I mean, it doesn't have to be a PA or something. It could be a set designer or a makeup artist. A runner, even.
Sorry, Ken. Why is this so important to you?
I don't know. I suppose I'm just wondering what direction my life is going to take me in.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, but you're still part of the IT crowd. I can't even go to the Cameo Club without Matt giving me dirty looks. It's like he considers the place to be common as muck or something.
Only on a Thursday. Hey, do you remember when that chick couldn't work out whether she had the hots for you or for me?
She was very confused.
Not for long.
Oh, I certainly didn't.
Trust me, she wasn't your type.
No, I can't believe she was yours.
She wasn't, but you know, sometimes you just got to go clubbing for the fun of it and not for some half-expectant social payout. Trust in yourself, Michael. Things will work themselves out in the end. They have to. One way or the other.
That's me with Aidan Turner. Delectable, isn't he?
I hope you're not like objectifying men.
Oh, I am. Oh,
Oh, he is good looking, right?
oh yeah. I still can't believe you actually got to do a scene with him.
Yeah. Although they overdubbed me in the end. A girl from the Rhondda, and they gave me this weedy Cockney accent.
Surely it should have been Cornish.
What do you want about?
Paz does extra work. Oh, sorry, I mean supporting artist work.
Yeah, I played a wench on Paul Dark last season.
Challenging role, was it?
Oh, don't laugh, it's bloody good money.
I'm doing a Victorian barmaid next week on another show.
Sounds engrossing.
It's a lot of hanging about, but truth be told, it's a total giggle. You're gonna love it, trust me.
You?
Yeah, Paz has signed me up to her agency. I'm hoping to get on set sometime in the next few weeks.
Which set?
I don't care. Any set.
Last year I was on Jurassic World 2, Born to Kill, Journey's End,
And of course, Paul Dark.
and so much more. Wales is turning into a real hotspot for filming.
Maybe it's something you should consider.
That's my dead body.
Well, I'm sure you're right. Being a phone monkey is so much better.
You never know, you might end up on Doctor Who.
I don't think that's going to happen.